Our meeting number 9 is integrating factor by Bernoulli equations. So let's read. Integrating factor by Bernoulli equations. Bernoulli equations is a generalized case of the linear form. So Bernoulli contains a certain expression in terms of the dependent variables which make it distinct from the linear form. So guys, in our example 1, without this y square, yan ay linear in y. So kaya special case of the linear form ang ating Bernoulli equations. A Bernoulli equation is in the form of dy over dx plus y as a function of x is equal to g of x. Yun yung linear equation. So nadagdagan ng y raised to n. So the expression y raised to n in terms of the dependent variable is what makes it distinct from the linear form. So multiplying both sides by y raised to negative n. So give us, so lahat may multiply sa y raised to negative n. And then gagamit tayo ng bagong variable as z. So para mas madaling maintindihan, example na agad. For example number 1. So pwede natin ito sabihin na or dy minus y dx is equal to xy square and then dx. So minultiply ko lahat ng dx. No? So now, I will multiply this by y raised to negative 2. Sabi dyan sa ating problem. Yung nagiging distinct na yon, reciprocal niya. So y raised to negative 2 dy minus y raised to negative 1 dx is equal to x dx. So, next is if we choose as z is equal to y raised to negative 1, so our dz is equal to negative y raised to negative 2 dy, or our negative dz is equal to y raised to negative 2 dy. Okay? So itong y raised to negative 2 dy ay negative dz minus ano yung y raised to negative 1? Z dx. Okay? And then is equal to x dx. Now, pagka dinivide ko ng dx yan, para maging linear in z, tingnan nyo. Negative dz all over dx minus z is equal to x. Or, we have dz, gawin natin positive, plus z is equal to negative x. So, pinagpalit ko lang. No? Walang problema yun. So, this is now linear in z. So, ano ulit gagawin? Pag linear in z, kukunin natin yung as a function of z. Ngayon, ano? Okay, pause muna. Let's continue. So, ganun pa rin. As a function of x is equal to 1. Okay, kasi 1 yung kasama nun. So, we have the e integral of 1 dx is equal to e raised to x. Now, this is our multiplier in our equation. So, where? Here. So, gawin natin dz plus z dx is equal to negative x dx. So, multiply by e raised to x dz plus e raised to x z dx is equal to negative x and then e raised to x dx. So now the first term is equal to the derivative of e raised to x z. So check natin. We have e raised to x dz plus z and then e raised to x dx. So check natin. E raised to x dz plus e raised to x and then z dx. Tama? So, yung nasa left side ay integrate natin e raised to x z and then is equal to negative integral of x e raised to x dx. So, this is by parts. Ano nga uli ang by parts? Nakalimutan ko na, no? The integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral v du. Okay, check ko lang ha. By parts is the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus integral v du. Tama. So here, ano ang u natin? Ang u natin ay x. Ano ang du? That is dx. Ano pa? Ano ang dv natin? Yung natira. That is e raised to x dx. Ano ang v? Pag integrate mo yan, that is e raised to x. So dito, e raised to x then z. Ang sagot dyan. Dahil integral of the derivative is cancel itself. And then equals to, so minus yon sa una. No? So follow the by parts. U, x, v, e raised to x. And then minus integral v, e raised to x. And then du is dx. Okay? Of course, I have here plus integral of 0 is constant. Okay. So, e raised to x and then z is equal to negative x e raised to x plus the integral of e raised to x dx plus c is e raised to x and then z is equal to negative x e raised to x and then plus e raised to x plus c. So now, pag dinivide ko lahat yan ng e raised to x, I have now z is equal to negative x plus 1 plus c e raised to negative x. Bakit negative? Kasi nga, sa divide nasa ilalim yun. Pag umibabaw, magiging negative. So, but, z is equal to what? Z is equal to y raised to negative 1. So, we have 1 all over y as y raised to negative 1 is equal to negative x plus 1 plus c e raised to negative x. Or, x plus 1, okay? X plus 1. Okay? Pause muna. So, pwede na pala yung ganyang answer. Or, multiply na lang natin na 1 is equal to y and then 1 minus x plus c e raised to negative x. So, minultiply lang yung y sa buong term na yun. Okay? So, that is our example number 1. For our example number 2. So, quantity x squared plus y squared dx minus xy dy is equal to 0. So, perform muna natin x squared dx plus y squared dx minus xy dy is equal to 0. So, ito guys, pag divide natin ng x, no, yung x na yon, yun ang matindi ron. Iisipin mo yun, ano? So, yun din ay para mag y dy na siya. So, ang mangyayari dyan is x dx plus y squared over x dx and then minus y dy is equal to 0. So, gagamit tayo ngayon ng ibang variable. Let z is equal to y squared dahil dito. And dz is equal to 2y dy. Such that y dy is equal to dz over 2. So, ayusin lang natin. We have y dy. Gawin natin positive. And then, minus y square all over x dx. Tinranspose ko doon ha. Naiwan yung x dx. Okay? So, ulitin natin. Transpose. Kaya, nag-iba ang sign. Naiwan. Pinagbaligtad. Okay lang yun. So, ano yung y dy? dz over 2 minus, what is y square? Z all over x dx is equal to x dx. Now, I will multiply this by 2. So, I have now dz minus 2z dx over x is equal to 2x dx. So, this is now linear in z. So, ang ating magiging function of x is equal to 2 all over x negative. Ito yon. Yung nagpapagulo dun sa linear in z. So, our e raised to integral of function of x is e raised to negative integral of negative 2 all over x and then dx is now equal to e raised to negative 2 ln of x is equal to e ln x raised to negative 2 and that is equal to x raised to negative 2. Cancel yung e raised to ln. So this is our multiplier to original equation in linear in z. Nasaan ba yung linear in z? Ito. So pag multiply natin dyan, magiging, okay, 4 asterisk. So pag multiply yung x raised to negative 2, magiging x raised to negative 2. Then dz. And then minus 2. Okay. Z, x raised to negative 1. Okay. Pag multiply natin ito, magiging negative 3 na. Bakit ganon? Kasi ito ay negative 1, di ba? So multiply by negative 2, magiging negative 3. Okay. And then dx. And then is equal to 2. Okay. So x raised to negative 1. Then, bakit dz yan? So this is dx. Okay. So dx. So this is the derivative of x raised to negative 2 and z. So para ma-check natin, x raised to negative 2 dz plus z and then times negative 2 x raised to negative 3 dx. Oh. Okay. And then z, ayun, negative 2, ayun. And then x raised to negative 3. Okay, pasok. So now integrate the integral of the derivative of x raised to negative 2. And then multiply by z. And then equals the 2 integral of x raised to negative 1 dx. Or dx over x. And then plus the integral of 0. So, equals to x raised to negative 2 and then z times z is equal to 2 ln of x plus ln of c. Pag may lumabas na ln, ln na rin yung constant natin. So, we have now y. But what is z? But z is equal to y square. So, z is equal to y square. We have now y square all over x square because x raised to negative 2 is x square at the denominator is equal to, okay, this is ln x square plus ln of c. So y square is equal to x square and then multiply by or times ln and then I have now c times x square for laws of logarithm. So, pagka plus, ayan, pinagsasama. So, ito yung ating final answer in example number 2. Okay? For our last example, in Bernoulli Equations, so dy over dx minus y is equal to x multiplied by y raised to 5. So, without this y raised to 5, this is a linear equation in y. So, I will multiply this by y raised to negative 5. So, I have here now y raised to negative 5 dy minus y raised to negative 4 dx is equal to x dx. Then, gagamit tayo ng ibang variable. Let z is equal to y raised to negative 4 such that dz is equal to negative 4 y raised to negative 5 and then dy. And dz all over negative 4 is equal to y raised to negative 5 dy. So I have here dz all over negative 4 minus z dx for y raised to negative 4 is equal to x dx. I will multiply this by negative 4. So dz plus 4 z dx. Okay? So negative 4 is dz plus 4 z dx is equal to negative 4x dx. So this is now linear in z. So linear in z. So ano yung ating multiplier? So we have the function of x is equal to 4 only. So for e raised to the integral of 4x is equal to e raised to 4x. Okay, check natin kung e raised to 4x ang ating multiplier. So e raised to 4x, tama. Okay, so now multiply natin dito. So multiply. So I have e raised to 4x dz plus 4 e raised to 4x z dx is equal to negative 4 e raised to 4x and then x dx. So this is the derivative of e raised to 4x and then z. Let's check e raised to 4x dz plus 4 and then e raised to 4x dz. Tama. Okay. Ulitin. E raised to 4x dz plus z. Okay, ayun yun. Then derivative dito is 4 e raised to 4x and then dx. So pag in-integrate natin ito, okay, so equals negative 4 and then integral of e raised to 4x and then x dx. So this is by parts. Okay? So by parts. Ano nga ulit yung by parts? The integral of u dv is equal to u v minus integral v du. Okay? So, ito na lang ang problema natin eh. Ito. Yan. Okay? So, ano ang integral niyan? So, ano ang u natin? X. Ano ang du? That is dx. Okay? And then, ano ang dv? Yung natira ay e raised to 4x dx. Ano ang v? 1/4. Diba? Okay? Kung derivative yon, 4 yon. Integral. Para maging v. E raised to 4x. Okay? So, sa kaliwa, sasagot na tayo. E raised to 4x and then z equals negative 4. Okay, para doon, ano? Tapos ito yung by parts pasok. U is x and then v times 1/4 e raised to 4x. uv and then minus integral v 1/4 e raised to 4x and then du is dx. Okay? So, e raised to, okay, plus, wala namang ln dyan, constant tayo. E raised to 4x and then z is equal to minus 4. Huwag muna natin multiply para hindi malito. We have 1/4 of x e raised to 4x. And then this is also by parts, ano? Minus 1/4, the integral of e raised to 4x and then dx. Okay? Plus c. So, e raised to 4x and then z is equal to Negative 4, wala mo nang i-multiply. 1/4 x e raised to 4x minus, so ito ay yung pa rin, ano? So, magiging 1/16 na yan. Bakit? Kasi 1/4 times 1/4 ay 1/16 and then e raised to 4x. And then plus c. So, simplify nyo natin i-distribute yung 1/4 na yan, yung 4 na yan, is equal to negative x e raised to 4x plus 1/4 e raised to 4x. Now, kung i-divide ko ng e raised to 4x, okay, nakalimutan ng plus c. Plus c. I-divide ko ng e raised to 4x. Magiging z is equal to negative x plus 1/4 and then plus c e raised to 4x. So, pwede, hindi pa. Yung z is equal to what? Y raised to negative 4. So, y raised to negative 4 is equal to negative x plus 1/4 plus c e raised to 4x. So, pwede na yan. Or, 1 all over y raised to 4 plus x is equal to 1/4 plus c e raised to 4x. Yun, no? Or, pwede pa rin, kung multiply mo ng 4, and then y4, okay? So, 4, okay? Plus x plus 4. Wag ng 4, y raised to 4 na lang. No? So, magiging 1 plus x y raised to 4 is equal to y raised to 4 over 4 plus c e raised to 4x. Or 4 times constant is still constant. So, mula dito, pwede na yan. Ha? Or any of this. Okay? So, yan yung ating Bernoulli equation. Woo! Pahabol. Pahabol guys, lagi doon nagkakamali. So, pag divide natin to ng e raised to 4x, ito ay nagiging negative yun kasi nga divide yun eh. No? Lagi na lang doon nagkakamali. Ano? Yung simple na yun. So, yan. Yung ating Bernoulli equations. So, careful ha.